Hey, Viza.
My life is yours.
I know you must really like that lightsaber that we gave you, but, yeah, let me tell you, you're really gonna like that force bike now. Mira is gonna have the lightsaber.
My life is yours.
One thing I'm quickly learning about this game, too, I feel like I just need to, or feel the need to say this, I'm starting to notice the usefulness of each of your characters really kind of depends on how much you use them and how you level them. Because the last time I played Beador, actually, I think Mira was my best Mira was my best side character. The way I had leveled her without really knowing what I was doing, she just ended up being the best character. And Beador probably was my second best. But this time around, Beador has ended up being one of my worst. And I've been structuring this whole thing where Mira, I've been wanting to get her back because the first time Mira was my best character, or my best side character. I was obviously the best character, but this whole time I've been structuring to get Mira back. So I don't know. Mira may not end up being as good as she was the first time I played. I'm kind of hoping so, because I liked the way she was the first time around.
It would be helpful if I made some changes to my remote's maintenance laser to do spot repairs.
That would be a welcome improvement. My combat effectiveness could be better sustained, providing an advantageous arrangement. And my miniature counterpart would finally be able to pull his weight in a fight.
No, or Goto's just jealous that you got all that circuitry packed in such a small shell.
Alright then. I'll work on it when we get back to the Hawk.
We're on the Hawk.
There. You should be able to do some quick fixes. You won't be able to perform serious repairs, but you should be able to patch up any broken droids.
Beador's remote has been upgraded with the ability to repair other droids in the party. Nice.
You know, I think it's time I gave your cutting laser a little boost. It works fine for repairs, but we could use your help in a firefight.
All this is... The pacing and the structure of these cutscenes are kind of a little off, because sometimes it's just like...
Hey, it's something for Goto
I mean, it seems like this scene is meant to happen much later, but it's happening immediately after the first one.
Goto in line with it.
So, I don't know. That could use a little tuning, I guess. Beador's remote has been outfitted with an improved laser.
I don't understand why you won't let me take a look.
Statement. I've had quite enough tampering at the hands of unskilled meatbags such as yourself. I'm not eager to submit to this treatment now or in the future.
Unskilled meatbag? I'll show you unskilled.
Appeasement. I did not mean to imply that you were an unskilled meatbag, as incapable of performing rudimentary repairs as holding a hydrospanner. It is only that I am quite particular with my repairs. Perhaps, when I am more confident in your abilities, I will allow you to examine my internal components.
Next cutscene, he's going to allow him.
If I might have a moment.
What is it, Goto?
I have spent some time in the presence of your remote, and the upgrades you have performed on him are quite adequate. I am impressed with your work, though less so with your remote itself.
What's wrong with my remote?
I find his use of resources, energy spent on frivolous things, to be an unsightly waste. But it is obvious you have some skill, however slight, in the upgrading of machines. I want you to provide me with similar upgrades.
I should be able to do something. I will see what I can do next time I have a free moment.
Okay. Can we gain any influence of Beador right now? That dialogue just never shows up.
Query. Is there some...
Never mind. I haven't talked to Kreia in a while. I bet she needs something. Anything new with that?
I heard you making friends with the bounty hunter. I don't blame you. She's a scrapper. You don't survive on Nar Shaddaa for very long if you aren't.
Did you know Mira?
I've known people like her. Maybe without the rocket launchers, but sort of the same. Maybe without the plunging neckline and the boots. I wouldn't let anything she says bother you. It's a wonder you cracked her attitude at all. She's cold as the ship's hull.
She's not so bad. This is exciting. I've got 3 people. I just need to get Beador to be a Jedi, and then that'll be it.
Ah, you are here. You felt it, did you not?
What did I feel? It was a sound. It was a sound like a heart, yet a voice.
The time to hide your presence is coming to a close, and you will need to increase your training. You are ready. Your training must increase, and there are higher mysteries you must learn. But only you must know the path you will take. I cannot choose it for you. Is it battle that stirs you? To meet an enemy blade upon blade? Such is the way of the greatest of Jedi warriors, the weapon masters. Or perhaps it is investigating the mysteries of the galaxy, seeking out injustice and harm, and bringing it into the light. Such is the way of the Jedi watchman in the time of Ulic Qel-Droma and Exar Kun. Or perhaps your way lies upon the ancient mysteries, and to teach others the ways of the Force, as I have, the way of the Jedi Masters.
I think weapons, because I like to fight.
It is not some great test you require to be what you strive to be. It is only your decision to find that path that matters. From here on, you guide your destiny. But in order to take the next steps, you must face your past and put it to rest.
You have become a prestige class and are taking your first steps to lighting the higher mysteries of the Force. Nice. But now that we've gotten all of that out of the way, it's time to go back to our original plan and finish up Dantooine. Whichever planet Dantooine is, it's this one. Go straight back to the cave, because that's where Rook is. Rescue him. I'm so much faster with the lightsaber. Oh wait, I still have speed boost, that's why, never mind. Master Rook is enclosed in a force field, a prisoner of the mercenaries. He regards you without expression.
Halt, settler. This is a restricted area. How the hell did you get through the Kinrath? You should leave.
So you mercenaries are branching out into kidnapping now?
This isn't kidnapping, this is bounty hunting. This Jedi is worth a lot of credits on Nar Shaddaa, and we're collecting. I'm gonna say this nice and simple for your little calf-hurting head. Unless you want to wind up dead, leave now.
Can I ask you a question?
I'm not in a question-answering mood. You're not supposed to be here. Leave or face the consequences.
I don't want to fight, but I can't let you take Rook to Nar Shaddaa.
I warned you, but I'm glad you didn't listen. Attack, men!
Yeah, I don't think there was any winning in that situation. We're making a fine deal of ourselves in front of the Jedi Master, who wouldn't particularly like the fact that we're killing all the captors.
Everyone, on their guard!
Then again, she did order us to attack, so this kind of technically falls under self-defense. And they did shoot first.
You have left me an opening!
Always rushing into action without thinking of the consequences. What? You're expecting thanks? Kunda is in danger, and you've ruined the best chance of averting a full-scale conflict.
I was trying to help.
Right now, Dantooine is at a critical moment. If Kunda falls, then the Republic may lose control of this system. Still, I'm surprised you were able to get this far. Although you do have your Jedi training to fall back on. Every action has consequences, no matter how small or insignificant they seem. And even the smallest choice has the potential for harm. The Mandalorian Wars was proof of this. Intentions mean nothing if a greater tragedy is caused.
Okay, what should we do?
I need to get to Kunda and warn them. They could be attacked at any moment.
How can I help?
If you wish to prove yourself, then do so. Kunda's in danger and they need our help. The mercenaries have allied themselves with the Exchange and are planning to attack Kunda. They've been holding off for the right moment. And now, since they lost their captive Jedi, they'll attack immediately. I'm going to try to reach Administrator Adari. Time is of the essence.
Alright, then let's go.
You are the Jedi I've heard reports of. And I am Azkul, leader of the mercenaries on Dantooine.
What do you want with me? Alright, I've learned that you're planning an assault on Kunda.
That is correct. and I want you to help me.
Why would I do that? Excuse me.
According to my reports, I have 4 times as many soldiers as the militia, and I'm committed to taking Kunda. It is inevitable that I will succeed. If you wish to avoid my men eradicating the people of Dantooine, you will make it easier for me to take Kunda. Of course, I will pay well for your services.
I'm not interested.
You'd better reconsider. I can't have a Jedi interfering with my plans. There is a considerable bounty on your kind that I will collect on unless you're working for me.
I cannot allow your plans to succeed.
Men, I trust you can handle this Jedi.
Not a good call. Well, Mira already died.
Something you need?
Well, I'm going to be dead. Okay, this did not go very well. Once again, I am just running for my life. How far behind me are? Okay, there's just one. I can take one. Disciple's really fast, and he's got good dexterity.
Together then!
How do I want to do this? Melee shield's not going to last me very long. I got force shield. Energy resist I don't think is going to do me anything. Force barrier probably help. Battle meditation could help. Let's just draw him away. Take him a little bit at a time.
This battle is joined.
Alright, let's do the same tactic again. Crying out loud, that took forever. Okay. Sorry, ladies.
I see you have found the elusive Master Vrook. He's told me that his rescue complicated our situation to some degree. I can't say that I anticipated that. I thank you for finding him, though. Vrook has informed me that the mercenaries devised a plan of attack to annihilate Kunda itself. I must ask for your aid again, Jedi.
Vrook, what are you so mad
even
about?
With the plan, the mercenaries have to gather their forces, then coordinate their assault. So we still have time. I'm afraid the militia has not been adequately trained for the task that befalls them.
How can I help?
Our militia is effective at peacekeeping, but isn't prepared for a full-scale battle. If you can do anything to ready them for the reality of it, that would be helpful. Besides that, look around Kunda and see what you can do to strengthen our defenses. I know that we don't have the perimeter turrets online, and that alone could make a significant difference. Zeron says there is a considerable chance they will breach Kunda itself. Anything you can do to slow them down could turn the tide of battle.
I'll check out Kunda's defenses then.
Here is a MasterCard key that will open all of the security doors inside Kunda. Anything that might aid you in your task, please use. Soon, all the civilians will be evacuated. So if you have any business with them, I suggest you take care of it. Whenever you are ready to finalize the defenses, talk with Zeron.
Alright.
I was right about you. You are trouble. But you might just be the right sort of trouble we need. The mercenaries aren't quick to mobilize, so you have time to do what you need. Or are you ready to finalize?
Hey, Vrook. Thanks for getting right into the frame there. You really know how to hog the frame. All that camera stuff. Any ideas on how I can deal, or what I can do to help?
We could use people handy with a blaster. Getting people to join the militia for a short stint would be good. We also got a lot of things that could use fixing. It isn't glamorous, but that type of work sometimes makes a load of difference. Just look around. Plenty to be done.
What kind of things need fixing?
Off the top of my head, the 3 turrets outside Kunda are on the blink. They went haywire the other day and wounded some of my men, so we took them offline. The men who were wounded by the turrets are holed up in the med lab. But our medic droid is busted, so they're healing slowly. I've had some men lay traps around Kunda, but nobody here really specializes in demolitions.
Thankfully, I've got
there's
Mira.
some gaps that could be filled. The side security door to Kunda has been malfunctioning as long as I've been here. It may be best to just seal it off lockdown so nobody gets through. We got some broken assault droids that have been collecting dust for the last 5 years. If they were working, it would help a lot with interior defense. If I had it my way, I'd recruit any citizen of Kunda that can hold a blaster. But it's hard to convince peaceful farmers to fight, maybe die for a cause.
How much time do I have?
I don't know for certain. It could be a day or even a week. Depends on how good Azkul is at organizing his men. I'm guessing not so good.
Alright, I'll see what I can do.
When you're ready, come back and we can talk about the final plans to defend Kunda.
Alright, let's go, guys. Change turret target priority. Only attack hostiles. They couldn't do that themselves? Here, I'll treat your wounds.
Thanks, stranger. I should be back to duty in no time.
Get all these droids up and running again. Your time to shine, girl. Okay, good. We got all of that. Add some more mines up here, I'm sure.
Let's leave this right here.
Your security door is malfunctioning. It would be relatively easy to hack open this door, but you never get to close again. The security building would be compromised. Okay, lock down the security door. The door is now secure. In fact, it is so secure no one will be able to open this door anytime soon. That's a good thing in this case. Alright, Sophie, it's time to go on a recruiting drive. Would you be interested in joining the Kunda militia?
Since you're asking me, I suppose I could. I figure I still owe you for helping me with my thief problem. Zeron has asked me several times before to join the militia. I expect he's going to be very pleased.
Okay, so we got one person. Alright, would you join the militia?
I hadn't even thought of that. I know the militia will take just about anyone. I need the credits and would like working with people who'll actually watch your back. Well, I want to think it through, but I think I might just go to Kunda and sign up. Thanks for the idea.
Would you like to join the militia?
Nope, I'm way too busy to die.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm not too fond of my job, but it's better
she'll
than
actually
the job
do
I
it.
had if the Mercs took over. I'll report to Zeron for militia duty.
I'm ready to finalize the battle plans.
You sure? Once we're done with that, there may not be any time left before the mercenaries attack.
I think I got everything I can.
Alright, and we got a lot to do.
So I got 4 people to turn to the... or 4
Since
people
you are
to
here
become
to
militia.
bolster Kunda's defense, I will hurry to the mercenary camp and delay their assault however I can.
I imagine that the mercenaries have got 2 goals in this whole thing. Kill me and kill the administrator. The rest of the settlers won't have courage to resist if they succeed.
So what's the plan?
The administrator's locked up in her office tight, which means that the Mercs have to go through us and Kunda's defenses. It isn't going to be easy. I suspect we're going to have to fight on the inside. They've got 3 entrances they're going to try and break in. Here's the front door, the security door on the side, and the garage door in back. We got 3 squads of militia. We can assign people to the front, back, or inside. Backside has to guard 2 entrances. The front will have to fight more people, and the inside will have to deal with any that break through. So, where do you think the first squad should be deployed?
Okay, tell me about the squads first.
First squad is most experienced. The only squad that could go blaster to blaster against the Mercs. Second squad has a lot of passion, but no experience. Third squad is new and not trained too well, and they may break in combat. They need a good leader to make them effective. So, where do you think the first squad should be deployed?
Okay. First squad should be main entrance.
The battles that had the least dying were always led by Jedi. I'm gonna go with what you think. Where do you want the second squad?
Second squad was by the garage.
Right.
And then the third squad is
Fine by
inside.
me. The last question is, where do you want to go? Either the front or the back. I'll take whichever one you don't. That way both sides have leadership.
I think I'm gonna go with the front.
That's what I was thinking too. The main group of mercenaries will be coming through there. Probably be good to put our best soldier there. Once the fighting starts, you gotta stay in your area. We both have to guard our half of the battlefield. Come over to me and the Mercs will just charge straight into Kunda. Thanks to you, they're gonna have a tougher job. That's about it. Now we just need to dig in and wait for the Mercs to come.
Have you talked with the men?
Well, I'll tell them what's there to do. I'm not much for words.
I think they could use some encouragement. Maybe I could speak with them.
All right, I'll assemble the men. I hope you can speak good.
I certainly don't. Dantooine's short history has been a constant tale of rugged people surmounting difficult odds. Never have the odds been so great or the future so uncertain. But today is your chapter, your tale. Generations yet born will look upon you in the upcoming battle with pride and wonder. I will not lie, the risk is going to be great. The threat is real, but I would stand beside any one of you proudly as we face our destiny on this field of battle. This is our day, our valiant chance to free Dantooine. Who will fight beside me?
I don't have the words. That was really something. I think any one of them would take a blaster bolt for you now. Let's get ready for the mercenaries. If we fall here, all of Dantooine falls with us.
Tell me what you see, soldier.
They're mobilizing the militia. Looks like a lot of activity down there.
They've been warned. It won't be of any use. The plan doesn't change. Captains, prepare your men. Their leader, Administrator Tarina, must not survive the battle.
Your name's
Everything
Adari.
else is secondary to that objective.
Okay, here we go. And so it begins. Well, this is going horribly already. Amira's finally starting to hold her own. Another wave. Where is that other wave, actually? What? Don't think that was supposed to happen. The Visa, you're hurting. I think another battle meditation would be helpful. Why is Sophie dying all the time now? What the heck? Is this a roles reverse? This is bad. It's bad. It's real bad. It's real bad. I got too confident. Oh, please tell me it's going to start me off at the beginning of the battle at least. Gosh! Dang it! Did Visa die already? Gotta keep Mira alive at least. Do my best. Whoa, 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 Mira, no. No, 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 no. No, you're not gonna die on me. Here, Mira. You is now your job.
Ready?
You need to reinforce the defense over here.
Let's leave this right here.
Sophie's doing okay on her own.
Let's leave this right here.
Now, Visa. Battle meditation. Okay, that's gonna be working. Okay, Mira is hurting. She's hurting real bad. She's got like 1 million people fighting her, that's why. Viza's gonna be much the same. I'm not careful. Okay, Mira's hurting again.
You are no match.
Okay, Viza's starting to hurt now. That's not what I meant to do.
We've lost too many soldiers. Fall back inside.
I thought we were doing pretty good.
So you're the Jedi. I take it you are responsible for the surprises we've had during this battle. Stand aside. Our quarrel is with a distinguished administrator. This isn't your problem.
You already know that I'm the Jedi. Sheesh. You don't want to fight. Throw down your weapons.
Is that supposed to convince me, Jedi? I was trained by the Sith. My unit killed many Jedi. I'll give you one last chance. Leave the administrator to her fate.
Absolutely not.
Then you've allied with these flaming settlers. The galaxy doesn't tolerate weakness. I was trained at Malak's Academy. Your tricks won't work on me. You're just another dead Jedi to me.
Sorry I was held up, but it looks like I've arrived in time to pull you out of your predicament.
Kill them all. That face?
I'm thinking about how
You are no match. I shall let this one see.
Viza's nearly dead.
My life
Okay. Mira really is picking up. She's starting to be like how I had her before.
Thank you so much for your aid. You can be sure that Dantooine will not forget how the Jedi protected us from this threat.
I'm happy to help.
We are a humble community, and this conflict has greatly diminished our resources. I hope this reward will be sufficient.
Please keep the credits and use them to rebuild Kunda. I don't need them. I have like 7,000 credits.
I am humbled by your generosity. I will put this to good use. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have much work to do. Dantooine will be slow to rebuild, but I am confident now that we will one day achieve prosperity.
Kunda is safe in no small part due to you. I feel certain that the Administrator wouldn't have made it without your assistance. I may have misjudged you. In any case, I am free to talk about whatever you wish.
The Sith have revealed themselves.
Have they? I've seen no evidence of them upon Dantooine. Only murderers and raiders.
That's because you've only been on Dantooine. You wouldn't know now, would you? But they exist. They have already attacked me.
Why would they attack you? You are no Jedi. You cannot feel the Force.
I've reestablished my connections to the Force.
Perhaps it is Dantooine, but I do not feel such from you. I feel nothing but what I felt in the Council Judgment Chamber on Coruscant so long ago. Still, you and your connections were often a subject of debate in the Council. It is possible that returning to known space, journeying with others, has caused the Force to stir within you again. Though it seems unlikely the Sith would bother with you.
Well, nevertheless, the Sith were hunting me.
For some reason, I believe you. Still, I am curious as to how they would know to find you. Your trial was not public knowledge. Regardless, these Sith have struck, and you survived. This is more knowledge than I had before. And that means the Jedi may gather. If you can find others, or find some trace of the Sith threat, then we shall gather here on Dantooine. And from there we may decide what can be done. You have more questions for me?
Okay, at the end of... Let's just ask him this one, because I mean, pretty much they're going to give me, like, variations of the same answers all throughout, no matter who I'm asking. But at the end of my trial, you and the other masters said something had happened to me. What was it?
You have seen the end of your trial? Perhaps you would like to explain how you came to this knowledge.
I heard it in a holo transcription of my trial.
That was intended only for the Jedi Council. If what remains of the Council chooses to tell you, then I will abide by their decision and its consequences.
Don't you think I have a right to know?
Are you listening? I can't tell you more. The knowledge would not help you anyway. You have more questions for me?
No, but I'll be going now.
I suppose there is something I should show you that will keep you alive long enough to prove useful. Now watch and learn. This form is a Taru. Because it is such an aggressive fighting style, you should only use it against single opponents. And don't try using this form amidst heavy fire. Nothing is more embarrassing for a Jedi than to be cut down by a stray blaster shot. I don't know how you learned that so quickly. Still, your form is sloppy. Keep practicing to tighten it up and you'll be fine.
Makes sense. But now that I've received a lightsaber...
How may I serve?
It's Vize's turn to have one. Oh, and a yellow one, too.
How may I serve?
We're all good.
That was some intense fighting. I'm glad we both made it through. And the mercenaries didn't.
Yeah. Job well done. We saved Dantooine. Feel like we're making progress now. Only 2 more planets to go to. You guys always get a rating on my parade.
Recitation. Systems failing, Master. Command. You will talk. Defiant statement. There is nothing you can do to me. Do your worst.
What the heck?
Exclamation. My photoreceptors. My photoreceptors.
What is this?
Statement. I shall up the charge of your circuits next time. Now, answer the question. Posturing statement. I will never talk. Statement. Then I will have to settle for your screams.
That is one sick droid.
Wow. Okay, HK, you're going a little too far.
Statement.
What the heck?
My prisoner has revealed something of interest. Allow me to share it with you. Statement. The facility that is creating these cruder, unsophisticated versions of me is located on Telos. I propose we go there and turn it into a smoldering crater.
If you've got some time, I'd like to see what I can upgrade for you.
Yes, I do have a few moments to spare for your work. I would like to know what he is doing here, though.
He helps me out with repairs. That isn't a problem, is it?
I suppose not. Perhaps in working on my circuitry, your assistant will learn something about how a fully functional droid is constructed.
Just ignore him and let's get to work.
I would appreciate that. Our group has little in the way of time to spare, and I would not want to delay you from your other duties.
Right. Let's get you open. See what you can do. I have to say, you are put together quite well. That wasn't much to do.
As I told you, my design is streamlined and efficient, though I am pleased that you were able to make some improvements, and this was not just a waste of my valuable time.
There were a few things from my remote that I was able to integrate into your construction.
I see. Well, thank you. I'll let you get back to your work.
KOTOR has received a permanent 1+ bonus to his dexterity. Cool. I'm tired. I don't really want to do any more recording tonight. It's been a long day. I've recorded, like, collectively, how many hours have I recorded today? So I did... Basically, all the footage you saw of Nar Shaddaa was recorded today, and I beat Dantooine today, so I've made a lot of progress. This is the 5th recording session, I believe, that I've done in a 24-hour period, which is the most I've ever done before. So I think I need a little break. So now... I'm just gonna call out of here. I think I'm gonna go to bed now. I'm tired. It's like, what time is it? Oh, it's like 11 o'clock at night anyway. It's when I normally go to bed, so... Thanks everybody so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Until then, keep on keeping on. Choose one family.